Hey, Crawl Spacers, welcome to our Black Cat
Hey.
cosplay episode. We have Kennedy. Welcome, Kennedy. Welcome to the show. We've never had you on. I'm glad you joined us. Thank you. And we also, if you don't recognize that, that's Kelly.
No, who could right now? That's
Wait a minute.
That is Kelly. Take a look.
That is Kelly. Oh my goodness.
She is a chameleon, not the villain, but actually she can be in several different outfits. She was in the Mary Jane cosplay.
I've done Silver Sable.
Of course, Spider-Girl.
Of course.
No doubt.
My mask put on.
Oh, there's the Spider-Girl mask right over your shoulder.
She's over here. She's never that far.
That's awesome. So, Kennedy, let's hear a little bit about you. How long have you been cosplaying? Talk a bit about that.
So yeah, I've only been cosplaying since May. I found out about cosplaying through TikTok, actually. Specifically like the Star Wars kind of cosplay community. And then yeah, just kind of branched out, and I've been doing it ever since, and don't plan to stop anytime soon.
Well, if you start in May, you can't really go to conventions because of Corona. There's no convention to show off the cosplay, right?
Yeah, no, it makes me sad. But as soon as there is one, I'm in Chicago. I know there's a few there, and then in Michigan as well. There's some. So
you're in the same city Peter is up there.
Yep.
There you go, Chicago cosplay representing tonight. So you said
it's not a bad thing, Brad. I mean, it's pretty cool if you ask me.
You literally have Stan Lee on your shoulder, Peter.
I do. He's my moral compass. He's telling me what's right, what's wrong.
There you go.
Well, I my ugly mug, and
No, hold on. You have Mary Jane on one shoulder and Stan Lee on the other. Which one's the devil? Which one's the angel?
Well, I'll let you decide that.
So, Kennedy, also, besides Black Cat, what other cosplay do you do?
So, yeah, I do Black Cat. I do Padme from Star Wars. What else do I do? I do Black Canary. And I also just started doing Daphne from Scooby-Doo. So, yeah, variety.
we literally just watched the new Scoob movie on HBO last night, my daughter and I and wife. So, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's like Pixar meets Scooby-Doo. Is the best way I can describe it. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So let's talk a bit about, between you and Kelly, what makes this character so cool? What makes Felicia Hardy a cool character?
Well, I mean, to me, I think it's her origin story is pretty, it's traumatic and it's tough, but it's kind of that classic story of, she was forced into a position that no one should ever be put in, and she said, I won't ever be again. So she used, she trained herself to originally kill her rapist and didn't get the chance to, but she still had all these skills and wasn't going to put them to waste, which I think is pretty neat in at least in the sense of knowing where she comes from. It's a lot different mindset for a character, and she came in pretty well-rounded, I think, at least in terms of coming in with something different, and very much she's gonna take back her power, and is very I don't want to call her self-centered and selfish, because that's not entirely the case, but it's very much she's gonna look out for herself, and that's she's a good anti-hero for that reason. And Ashley will probably come after me at some point if I'm wrong.
We're going to have a few other Black Cats allegedly join us throughout the episode. I don't like that aspect of Black Cat's origin that Kevin Smith added recently. Well, when I say recently, it was the evil that men do. Because when she was introduced, she was just following in her father's footsteps as a cat burglar.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of the origin that
and that origin's 20 years old at this point. Yeah,
exactly. So that's kind of the one that I was with. I think that was just set up to make her a stronger anti-hero, because of the fact that just following in her father's footsteps and being kind of selfish, and then that the flip-flopping. Whereas depending on who was writing her, she's either a good person and supporting Peter, or really kind of psycho stalker X. It kind of rounded that out, and at least started making that make sense, because she is, people are more complicated than just
what there's several layers.
what started exactly.
Yeah.
So
Kennedy, what do you like about the character? What's cool about Felicia?
See, it's very similar. But
There you go. Sorry.
You're fine. I think for me, I've always like loved because I mean, there's various like depictions of her, but I really love that I never, for the most part, could figure out like if she, like, you know, like is she a hero? Is she a villain? Like I kind of like she's just kind of doing whatever Felicia wants to do. She's not really like a bad person, a good person. She's just kind of there. And you know, I agree that for me, like I really like I admired her backstory that like something awful happened to her, but she was like, I'm never gonna let this happen again, and she kind of took her power back in a way. Yeah. And so that's why for me it just kind of like, for me I think like she is just there's more depth to her than I think, you know, like per se MJ, and I'm just not just saying that because I'm a little biased.
I mean,
Lisa, but...
okay. Sorry, I was like, there's a lot of backstory with MJ too. That's kind of the beauty of the Spider-Man characters, especially within the comics, because everybody is very much just like their own person, and they're very independent of just Peter. Peter is literally surrounded by a lot of strong women. Yeah, like because when you go back to like OG Gwen, even though like there can be problems, but like original Gwen had a very strong character. Mary Jane has a very strong character. Aunt May, you know, even Betty, as much as, you know, we like to make fun of her sometimes, Betty has a very strong character and backstory, and they all have these things that make them who they are and what makes them strong and independent. And it's really, to me, that's something that's always made Spider-Man unique, is the fact that he has so many strong, independent women, and he's always had that. You know, that's not a recent write-up. That's from the get-go and from the very beginning. And people don't
want
really
to make fun of Deborah Whitman, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Anybody ever cosplay as Deb Whitman? That'd be weird.
No. Why would you?
I guess now I have to do it, right?
Well, Peter, that's the next episode. Yeah.
No. If we're gonna have a Deb Whitman, Mark's gonna take my place, and you know, you guys can go ahead and be boring and dull all you want with Deb Whitman. I don't care. I mean,
Kennedy, I do understand where you're coming from on MJ, because other iterations outside of comics can be confusing because it's not.
And I think what's kind of cool, at least for me, like I think like it's not just like one love interest to try to like not like fit into, but I think, you know, some superheroes it's just like they have the one, and it's like I like, you know, with Spider-Man, like there's quite a few, and I think for me like Felicia's the one that I relate to the most, and I think that's just kind of, you know, as you said, they all do have their own backstories, and I think it's kind of just like you know, at least for me, I don't like to pit any of them like against each other. I just, you know, I think Felicia's more intriguing. That's just my own personal opinion. Yeah.
Exactly. No, exactly. And that's the beauty of having really well thought out characters, because
by the way, we've got the biggest Black Cat fan I know.
Yay!
Is Ashley. Brand new mom. She has a new kitten, if you will.
With Black kitten.
I'm trying to segue, Ashley.
Good segue. It works.
Did it work? So this is Kennedy, Ashley, and nice Kelly and Ashley have met before. So Ashley said she's only got 10 or 15 minutes before the baby wakes up, right?
Yes, I've been in baby jail the past few days.
So I want to show off, girl. I want to show off your cosplay, Ashley. So let me show the pictures that you sent me. Okay, well, there you go. Tell me about this.
Okay, so that was for AWA, as Jack reminded me, almost 10 years ago now, which
oh wow.
I can't even
feels
I feel more.
we all feel.
But yeah, because I hate myself, I did everything from scratch. So the bodysuit is entirely self-drafted and custom made from a pattern I did up. Because, you know, I could have just bought one online, but I'm like, no, I have to do everything by hand.
How long did that take to do?
I was up till probably 6 the morning before the con, because I always save everything for the last minute.
Wow.
Doing the glove. No, the gloves were the first thing I did. Okay. I think I was like sewing the fur on that morning.
Where'd you get the fur from? Where'd you get the fur from? Is it
skunk? I'm sorry.
She killed the skunk right before the convention.
She's gonna hurt me now.
Did you go to Fine Fabrics?
I think it was Fine Fabrics. Yeah, I think you're right. Off the one off 85, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Atlanta cosplayers. We know where fabrics
We got
are.
Chicago and Atlanta in the
one
house.
fabric store in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And talk about the mask. Did you design the mask yourself too, or
yeah, it was
the
just
hair?
I freehanded it out of some craft foam. That was definitely one of the last things I did, and then I stuck it to myself with some spirit gum, which that's fun.
It works. It works.
Yeah, it's also great when you've done up your eyebrows and then suddenly realize that you're going to be covering up your eyebrows.
I've got another picture of you. There you go. Let's take a look at that one.
Yeah, that was at MomoCon, which that was probably I redid the bangs for that wig, and I was a lot happier with that. It was the same wig, but I just butchered it less. That was my first time cosplaying in a group. So that was tons of fun. They had like a Marvel meetup. So we had a couple other Black Cats. One of my good friends was Scarlet Witch, and that's where I also met the Silk cosplayer. And so that was right at the time that they're doing the Silk's own comic line, and she was working for Black Cat and everything, and they're like had this fighting friends sometime relationship, and where they're kind of rivals, but they also kind of ended up bonding a little bit in some ways. But so that was a lot of fun getting to meet a cosplayer that I was like my character had a canonical relationship with, and so we could kind of work that into our.
By the way, I can't tell, but what's on your? Do you have like claws on the end of your hands there?
So those were just they're just craft foam that I glued to the inside of the gloves. And
you didn't do like the fake nails?
No, it was just craft foam. It wasn't acrylic or anything.
Kelly, you put fake nails over a glove so you have claws looking? Is that what you did?
You can do them like underneath, but for Catwoman, I did them over. And so basically you put the glove on and you just do the nail glue. And then I did them with like the silver for her. These don't have them yet, but that's what I was planning on doing too at some point.
Yeah, for mine, I wanted like that more seamless look, so I did them inside because this one's based on the Spectacular Spider-Man, the show, that Black Cat,
as voiced by Tricia Helfer from Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. We got one more picture you sent me. There you go.
Yeah, that was MomoCon as well. I think I had the collar done for that one as well.
Oh yeah, was it actually you told me you bought the collar at a pet store, or someone told me they bought a collar at a pet store?
I made that.
That was Heather.
Fabric and aluminum.
Heather. Okay, yeah.
My friend Heather Harris. She bought that at a pet store.
I thought that was hysterical. That story. What's the medallion down here? What is that?
It's just I think I cut out some poster board and wrapped it in aluminum foil. That was one of the last minute things they threw together.
There's a better shot of your nails right there.
Yes. Those things, I always had to fiddle with them. I always had to like try and make sure they're actually stacked on top, like on my fingertips, so that they'd pop out a little more. Otherwise, they kind of shrunk back to just be over my nail, and you couldn't really see the tips as finely, and they didn't really look like claws. That's cool. I remember constantly fiddling with those all con long.
And I love the fur on the bottom. Yes. That looks awesome. Very cool. Is that a comfortable costume? I don't think Black Cat would have a comfortable costume.
It was, since it's like a cotton spandex. It's not it's not latex or anything, which I imagine would be a lot more uncomfortable. It is the fabric's a little heavy, so MomoCon, May in Georgia, it was running pretty hot. So it's Memorial Day weekend, so we're heading into June. So walking around outside in that heat did get pretty tiring, but I found really comfortable in the fall.
I found one more picture, and I didn't realize this. If you go to the crawl space, if you go to the review staff up here, you see. I never knew you were flipping us off. Look at the.
Oh my God,
I never noticed that. Did you know that?
Well, now we don't. Now we know. You brought it up.
And I like that Mike is confused under you right here. He's like, is he flipping us off?
What did I do?
So
good job. You got that past the censors. That's good.
There we go.
Have y'all looked at her interview lately either? Because,
She was interviewed.
She was
Oh
interviewed.
yeah. Here, let me find it. It's over. By the way, you can see all these cosplay interviews over on the right-hand side of the site. Let's see. Peter, help me out.
I think she's on page 2.
Page 2. Okay, let's see here. Page 2. Bet you we got some pictures there, Ashley, that we haven't seen.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Silver Sable. There you are. All right, let's blow that up.
There we go. Those are the ones I was trying to get Jack to send me, but he's like, no, my phone camera was really bad, and so I didn't want to give you those to give to Brett. And there was like lens flare, and I'm like, shut up.
Okay, your impression of Jack sounds like my wife's impression of me. I don't know if that's a wife thing, but anyway, where were you here? Was that outside the con or something?
Yeah, that was at AWA as well.
I love the logo right there. That looks cool.
She's gonna steal something, Brad. That's what she's doing.
She's creeping up. She's gonna steal the convention money.
And seeing how high up that wall I dared to go.
Oh, there you go. Are you flipping me off here? No, you're not flipping me off.
No.
Brad.
There you go. So what convention was that again that you were?
This was AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta.
Okay.
Just outside. And that was the look on there.
Look at that one. That one looks cool. Look, this girl is like that's a cool black cat right there. And what is this? Is this cat? That looks like a cap shield.
I think it was. Yeah, that was one of the Marvel shots we did.
Yep. And we've got okay, so she's on her phone now saying, I just saw the coolest black cat. And she's like, I know.
This was one where we had some group shots with a Spider-Man like dying or something. When was this? What movie was out? No, I think it. Damn it! Was it a Gwen Stacy dying?
That's okay.
Or it was like Spider-Man holding like a Gwen
they all die.
Someone.
This is before me handling all of the Atlanta Spider-Man photo shoots, so I don't. I don't know.
Here's the flippage.
She's not flipping.
Oh, look, you've got an old Super Nintendo over here. That's awesome.
Yeah. That was one of my Valentine's Day gifts to Jack one year.
Oh, you bought the husband a video game console. That's awesome.
And I think I've played it more, actually.
Oh, yeah. I think that was the last picture, actually. Let me go back. I think that's all. And you can see this article that she did. We talked a little bit before you got on about what makes this character so cool. You're the expert, the biggest Black Cat fan I know. Talk a bit about what makes this character so cool.
Oh my God. Just that never back down attitude she's got where you can hit her with anything and right or wrong, she will fight it. And yeah, even if she's in the wrong, she'll come to realize it later.
Yeah.
Eventually, maybe. But she just always puts forth this strength that she really wears on her sleeve that she doesn't need to. It never necessarily feels fake or forced.
Right.
It's not always to her in her best interests or to her betterment, but for better or worse, it's just like that's who she is, and she projects that as strongly as she can, and never apologizes for it. So
and with us reviewing the amazing books when Slot was on, that just felt so out of character. Do you agree?
Yeah, it felt like they were trying to project that same energy without understanding why she was that way or what made it work in the first place. So it became unnaturally aggressive. Yeah, and very much like I think
Kelly agrees with you.
Either she agrees or she's having a seizure. You're right there.
I wholeheartedly agree. But that's I think whenever we bring up Slot, I constantly say he doesn't know how to write women.
Yes,
it's like half lack of preparation, and then the other half of just not understanding, the plight, like not understanding how to get into a female mindset. It's almost like
women are people too.
We're plot devices.
Yeah. And I'm never forgiving him for how he introduced Silk. That was just some of the grossest I've seen in a comic book.
Yeah, no. So
because Black Cat can even defeat bad writing and characterization. So
well, she's going to last in comics much longer than Slot ever will. So I'd say she's on top of that one.
Ashley, favorite interpretation of Black Cat?
Oh my God. I will always have a soft spot for, I don't remember who the artist or writer was at the time, but it was during the story when she comes back from gallivanting in Europe after she broke up with Spider-Man, with Peter for the first time. Mm-hmm. And she comes back with the Foreigner to try and make him jealous.
Yes.
But then she finds out that the Foreigner's double-crossed her. And so she dons like this white jumpsuit and black leather jacket with these pauldrons on it that she melted down from trophies that he kept in his, that the Foreigner had in his office or something. And it was just like the revenge suit is what I always it as. And it looks so hokey and so 80s in like the worst way.
You're the only one I know that likes that Black Cat costume. But you love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You love it.
Other than that, I really liked her in during the Back in Black art for I think it was during in the Peter Parker, or it was Peter Parker Spider-Man or Spectacular Spider-Man.
Maybe
one of the offshoots that they're doing at the time during Civil War.
Okay, yeah.
And that was probably some of my favorite art for her. And I don't know. I know there are a lot of controversial opinions on that line and the whole Civil War art, but that's like around when I started getting into the comics, and that was like one of my early introductions to Felicia. And so I just loved how just cool and confident she seemed, and totally on Peter's side, and just whatever he needed every step of the way. She just seemed like really down to earth and empowered in those scenes. So,
did you like her video game portrayal? Like,
I did.
There was a pregnancy scare. Spider-Man was almost a baby daddy.
I know. I wish they had like, oh my God, if they'd actually committed to that would have been amazing.
Spider-Man you wanted Maury Povich to be an additional mission in that video game.
Well, you are a fun little twist in his relationship in the sequel, his budding relationship with MJ again, but he's got a sheer custody with Felicia.
That would be weird.
What kind of mission would that be? Picking up the kid from school?
Can you imagine the limited series called Child Support?
Yes.
Wow.
Not the what if I want.
Dude, that's all he's missing, child support payments.
I know. I got rent, I got to get food, and I got child. That's the
He's got Mr. Ditkovich asking for rent. He's asking for child support.
Mr. Ditkovich shows up, knocks on the door. Where's rent? And Felicia knocks on the door. Where's my child support? Wow, that would be a good storyline.
Maybe this can be Felicia's introduction into the Spider-Man movies. So just go ahead and do it. Like that's the multiverse is coming together to get the rent and child support
telenovela. So
yes, there you go.
Pinkman goes rent. What did you think? Because the other interpretation of Felicia, we talked about the video game, we talked about the comics. What do you think of the ultimate version, Ashley, of Felicia? She was older than the teenage. She puked when she found out she was flirting with a teenager the whole time.
See, it's really funny because when I first read that, I was, a teenager myself. I was probably around Peter's age in the comics of 16, 17. And so I was really upset that they broke up my ship like that. It's like, they could make it work. It doesn't matter. I want my Spider-Man Black
to be the same age. Yeah.
Can this work out in some universe? But now, that I'm like almost 30 now and looking back at that, I'm like, oh, Jesus. Yeah. Poor woman.
Oh, that's funny.
I did not like that her hair was a wig, though.
Yeah. That bothered me.
Oh, I forget that. What was her real color?
It was she had a black pixie cut, which I mean I'm normally all for the pixie cuts, but it just did not feel like the same Felicia.
Okay.
There was a lot of Selena Kyle influence in Ultimate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that's interesting you brought that up. I suspect in the late 70s, and I'll ask it to all three of you, Black Cat was introduced to be sort of an imitation of Catwoman, I would think.
Actually, so she was created to be originally a villain for Jessica in Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
And Marv Wolfman basically kind of was I'm not sure exactly how she jumped over to Spider-Man instead, but like it's when they created the character, she was supposed to be for Spider-Woman, and then something happened and they put her in Spider-Man instead. But I want to say that there wasn't a whole like I don't know exactly like if the influence came from Selena, which I'm sure it did, just from both are thieves. But I'm pretty sure just because it was supposed to be the intentions was going to be a different kind of villain.
Yeah.
That I don't really like comparing the two because I feel like even though the names are like similar themes, they're different. They're vastly different people.
I've got the ad that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I will put it up on my screen. So that was what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
It was like an ad in the back of Spider-Woman in the 70s. Kind of looks similar. That's a different cover too. Correct me if I'm wrong, because she was coming down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's slightly different than her first appearance.
Yeah.
I wish I had it with me. Shouldn't have gone down to my parents. So I could have brought it out.
Kennedy, what do you think of the comparing Catwoman and Black Cat? Are they just two different beings, or what's your thoughts? People often confuse them.
See, I mean, I can understand if you're not super into like comics and stuff like that, why you would confuse them. Like if you've never seen them, you just heard of them. I understand it, but I do think they're different. Like I know at least in my opinion, I feel like Felicia's more of like a partner with Spider-Man more so than like Selena. I feel like she, kind of does come in to stir up some trouble, which I love her for. But I do think Felicia's just more, I don't know, I feel like she's just more of a partner when she wants to be to Peter. And I agree that they're both different characters. And like, I don't like to say like, oh, one's just the Marvel version of this character, one's this like, I think they're different.
Ashley has to go. I hear the baby woke up.
Yeah.
So this is the what happens when you have a newborn, right?
Yep. She's 3 weeks old today. So
that's so awesome. Man. So Ashley, thank you so much for hopping on again. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. It was good to see some other faces that aren't just my husband and my baby. Get some socialization, even in quarantine still. But
no doubt.
Thanks for having me, and I love the cosplays, ladies. I'm always excited to see Black Cat cosplays, and I'm hoping I can break mine out again soon. Though I'm probably gonna have to.
What do you think of Peter's hoodie? He looks pretty good too.
I don't. I really don't. No.
Is it a $20.99 hoodie?
It's my $20.99 hoodie.
So. Love it.
I love it. Oh my god.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
I'll send you one.
Yeah, you gotta send me about it. I need one. All right.
I will see you. Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
Bye, Ashley. Thank you again.
All right, Kennedy, let me show off some of your cosplay. Let me add my screen. Let me see here.
While Brad is doing that, what I like about Black Cat is that, like a cat,
I didn't even ask your opinion, did I, Peter? I'm sorry.
I know. It's like I'm not here. All right, I'm just
my bad.
Tight down, Spidey. Oh,
I think I've been corrected in the comments.
What? Oh wow, Ron Friend's in the house. Spider-Man artist extraordinaire. Spider-Woman version of Black Cat was very different. The Cockrum redesign was done for the Spider-Man version of the character. Oh, thanks, Ron. I did not know that.
Anyway.
Okay. Okay. Just lightly. Back to Chi-Town's 2 cents. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. And I'll be done. Then I'll shut up for the rest of the podcast.
I'm not Ashley. I'm not an expert in Felicia.
So what I like about Felicia is that, like a cat, she's very independent and she's very strong. Yeah. And she'll do anything, even if it's Spider-Man gets on her case like, you really shouldn't do that. I'm like, yeah, I technically shouldn't do that, but there's a good reason why I'm doing it. I mean, the baby scare in the PS4 game was for a good reason, but she's going to do it no matter what. And you got to give her credit for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love how she walks down the line of good and evil, good and bad. I don't think she's ever evil.
She's good-hearted.
No. She's just right on the edge, which I think that makes her an attractive character.
I mean, like I said, it's self-motivated. So what benefits her the best?
Yeah. Okay, Kennedy, I've got your TikTok up here. If you want to follow Kennedy, I am not a TikToker. How do they follow you? just type in Ken Kitten. Is that it?
Yeah, and I'm like, I know there's like an online version, but I know I'm like mostly on the app doing it. But yeah, you just type in Ken Kitten, or probably just type in Kennedy, and it would come up because it's not very popular spelling.
So here is your TikTok. I installed something. No, this is not Instagram. I installed something so we can hear you. So I'm going to pop on this one. Can you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nicely done, Kennedy. Nicely done.
Boom.
I thought it was funny. I was like, sometimes I laugh at my own jokes, and
Kennedy does not want any drama. Okay. Here, I'm going to unmute it. We've got another video here. Is it? Oh, is that Choose Padme?
I like this. Peaches every single night. Messy buns and Christmas lights. Literally, my life is skinny. Actually,
I like that one.
Yeah, I was trying to like, because I mean, that's like supposed to be a happy song or whatever. And I know people have been using it to kind of be like, oh, my life's falling apart. So I was like, you know, talking about Padme's ending and how kind of a horrible ending.
That's funny. We got more on this one. Who are you dressed? Is this Harley?
No, that's Felicity Smoke from Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Right?
okay, got it. Oh, I
Yes.
muted.
All right. Then it's a date.
Here, I'll loop it again.
I'm sorry, what was the question? Everything is totally fine.
Sorry. Are you free for dinner tonight?
Yes.
All right. Then it's a date.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Nice, very
I like.
nice.
I always like to know how many wigs do cosplayers have. How many you got, Kennedy?
I have so many. I can't even count because so I'm like a natural brunette. I recently went red though. So I never had to really get like any brunette wigs, but I cosplay a lot of blonde characters like Felicity, Black Canary. I do Satine from Clone Wars as well, and even Felicia's like a blonde, and so I have a lot of blonde wigs. Oh, and I do Harley. So yeah, a lot of blonde.
Right. So does that wig that you're wearing now? Does that you can use that for other characters, obviously, or is it that just a Felicia wig?
Yeah, this one I really just have for Felicia. I know I've used Black Canary's wig for a few others here and there, but yeah, this one's strictly like Felicia. But I have a wig of hers that's more of like, it's straight and it has like bangs, which I kind of wanted to use for the one girl from the first Incredibles to try to reuse because she's kind of got white hair as well. Because yeah, I wanted to get more of like the kind of like longer curly kind of Felicia hair. So
is there one that you want me to click on? What's a fun one? Oh, you got Spider-Gwen here.
I did Spider-Gwen.
Let's take a look at Spider-Gwen.
so no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no. I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. I don't want none of your time, and no.
That's a no.
Yeah, so I did that because there's a trend going around with like Scooby-Doo characters and like just any characters, even the Friends characters, they're just like, who murdered this person? So I kind of wanted to get a chain of like Peter's like love interest and just kind of like who killed Spider-Man. Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
I was going to do Felicia after the podcast.
Oh, okay. What's this one?
Baby, not okay. Play it cool, 'cause he likes that.
There's a lot of movie clips and what is it? Music video clips that TikTok is well known, famous for, where you can just like act it out, and that's one of the coolest things, especially for cosplay. And Kenny and Kelly, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but during this pandemic, TikTok seems like the good place to go to interact with other cosplayers. And just act out scenes.
No, that's
pretty cool.
Literally what I've learned, like, because after the last MJ episode, I was like, all right, let me check out what TikTok is all about. And for a while, I was super addicted. I have a slight break, and I'm kind of worried now that like my account's gonna die because I had to upgrade my phone.
Do TikTok accounts die?
Oh,
viewers die. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Because it's a weird algorithm.
It is a weird algorithm.
Because I'm a weirdo that like reads up on algorithms for social media.
Oh.
So
Kennedy, what's the trick to TikToking? How do you get your lips to match up, etc.?
So I know a lot of my mutuals on TikTok will like film a video and then try to sync it over. I just do it in the app. You can just click on the audio and it'll just play and you can lip to it, which I think is easier than trying to match up like the exact like, you know, audio to your like, you know, lip movements. So
I've done both. Yeah, no, I've done both, and that's why I was like, no, it's so much easier to just pull it from the app and then just do it in the app. But
take after take after take until you find that take was really good.
Yeah, I think the issue is like when you want an original content, you've got to kind of put it on there yourself because it is harder to find certain clips of things just through the app because everybody has to have like a different hashtag so it's not taken down for copyright or etc. So it's very tricky. Yeah, I'll put it that way. I'm still learning it.
I've got one here. You have a Peter Parker that you're doing this.
Yes.
How do we rewrite stars? Say you were meant to be mine.
Aww. That's from The Greatest Show, right?
Yeah, so that's one of my good friends, Jordan. Yeah, so when he filmed that, I was like, I love that movie, and because he likes to do more of like he likes Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, so he's kind of does more of that. So that's why I thought it'd be.
He's got the Andrew Garfield hair going on.
Exactly. So I thought it'd be appropriate to duet because he put like MJ, Black Cat, or like Gwen, but I thought it would be more appropriate given I know he loves Andrew Garfield Spider-Man to do Gwen.
Nice. That's cool. Let's see. We've got this one.
Hey guys, Wanda. It's Gwen, actually.
Oh, you know her. Very cool.
I'm from another dimension. I mean, another dimension.
That's cool. Do you have any other Black Cat ones, or am I?
Yes, I do. You're gonna have to scroll a little bit, but I did a
down. Oh, there's one. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I did her. So I kind of like try to like kind of go through a few different cosplays, but she's kind of, if you go a little bit back, not too far, but she's there.
Let me go back.
Tell
me which one you? Oh, here they are.
Oh yeah, there's a.
This one? You want to do this one?
Yeah, that one's I think the yeah, whatever is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't afford any temptation. So I'm sorry. So sorry.
Too bad. I'm free now.
Bravo.
That was good.
I think I did a duet with her. I think 2 of them.
I'm not really asking you to trust me, am I?
What is that? What is that audio from? I can't place
I believe it's Road to El Dorado, I think.
Okay.
I think
it is.
That's cool. Chi-Town, you did one with her?
Yeah, I think it's on my page though.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Acting challenge. Let's see what this one.
I attempted.
Duet me, you're the red light. Sorry, sweetie, but I needed help to pull off a job this big. The entire wealth of the magia in the palm of my hand. I think he's gonna be mad at me. Spider-Man.
Tell me about the necklace. That looks cool. I like that.
Yeah, so what I like to do with a lot of my cosplays is try to add like a little bit like, you know, something unique to like my cosplay. So like this is just like this is like a choker that I've had that I really like, and I was like, I'd love to use this instead of, I know she has like the typical kind of like, you know, the kind of black necklace and like the kind of pendant, but I kind of want to do like a different thing just to make it distinct from like other Black Cats, and not like a bad way, just I like to put a little bit of my own personality kind of in it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Let's see. I've got, who has a crush on me? Let's see this one.
Whoever likes this has a crush on me. Let's see who has a crush on me. Whoever likes this has.
I got a lot of Peters that liked a lot of Spider-Man cosplayers.
What's your favorite Black Cat one? Tell me which one to click on that you like. Your favorite.
Let me see.
I can keep scrolling.
I would say probably I would go down a little bit. I'm trying to think. I've been doing her since like October, I think. Like she's fairly new for me.
I like your friend's face there on the thumbnail.
Oh,
yeah. Tell me when you stop.
Oh yeah, any so I'm trying to see what they say. I think any of those are fine.
Okay,
yeah, a song for my ex is fine, or just any of those.
Song for my ex. Let's take
This is a song I wrote about my ex. It is called "Wait, Come Back." You forgot your bullshit. This is a song I wrote about.
That's something Felicia would say. I give you that. Let's see. Will they kiss?
Friends sitting in a tree.
Yep.
They might kiss.
No.
They might.
No, they won't.
I just say that.
You're making this really awkward right now.
I told my mom actually.
Your mom.
Yeah. Gotta never love one like
True friend.
That's cute. I don't know what that's from. I don't know that audio.
I honestly don't know either. I felt like it was some sort of like teen movie, like a Netflix drama, but I'm not quite sure.
You teamed up with the Spider-Woman here. Let's take a look at this one.
All right.
Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day.
And I felt like I
Spider-Woman got
needed
beat up.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I felt like I needed something. It looks like I beat her up, or like I'm the one that like teamed up. Yeah, but we're supposed to be like it's just like a chain, so it's supposed to be going together. But yeah, I'm just not doing too hot.
No, nobody laid a hand on you. You got out of that fight just fine. Let's see. I like your Spider-Man shirt here. Let's see what this one is.
Delilah, haven't heard from you in months. I guess that promise that you made me last year didn't mean that much to you at all. Sorry for the 57th call.
And that's something we haven't seen. Is that your real hair?
Yes, that's the current color I have. So I currently want to do an MJ cosplay, specifically like her kind of like spinneret, like the red and white. So that's what I'm currently working on. Awesome. My hair's red right now.
Very cool. Let's see. Oh, I like your. Oh, that's got to be a wig. I like your.
Yeah.
I like all those cinnamon buns in the hair.
I want you on my team.
So does everybody else.
Maybe we can keep it on. Let your guard down. Ain't nobody got it on. If you with a girl, I know a place we can go.
What kind of girl do you take me for?
Good attitude there. I like that one.
Yeah, I was a theater kid, so I get shows in my TikTok.
That was straight up Nelly Furtado.
Have you read any comics, Kennedy, that dealt with Black Cat? Like, do you have a favorite arc, or did you just really come into her when she was on the cartoons and stuff?
Yeah, I kind of just found her through the cartoons. Like, my parents are both like super nerds, so they kind of showed me the specifically the 1990s Spider-Man. So I kind of found her through that, and like, I don't know. I always just liked that she was like. I don't know, I thought it was just so cute and relatable because she was just like, I want to be your partner. And he's like, no. And she's still like, even though he's so rude to her at times, she's still coming in and like saving him. So I kind of found her through that. And yeah, I want to get more into like the comics, but I've kind of just found her through like the TV shows. And
talk a little bit about your costume. Talk about how you got it or designed it. Talk about what you did.
So yeah, I just got both the wig and the suit off Amazon, and then I wear a corset with it, just to give it like some shape. And yeah, it's all just from Amazon. I eventually want to upgrade like the mask, and I want to upgrade it a little bit. But with a lot of my cosplays, I kind of go in just being like, I really like these characters. Let's see if anyone else does. Because with TikTok, I like to find a happy medium of characters I like to do and like characters that the people that watch my TikToks like to see as well. And they all really did like Black Cat, so I want to do her like PS4 suit. I think that's a really cute suit.
Yep.
Yeah.
The comments, LOL, loving your TikToks, Hornacek. Justin says you're pretty dope. Yeah, I would agree. Justin is pretty dope. That's a compliment, I think. Is it comfortable? I asked Ashley this. I don't think that would be a comfortable suit. You're like pressed in there.
It's not. And it kind of like, I know for me, whenever I'm live streaming, typically with filming, it's okay. Like, because I'm just like filming for like half hour, an hour. But when I live stream, I have just the ring like directly on me, and I'm in this like tight corset and the mask as well. Because I know it's easy to kind of like use like spirit gum to kind of just glue it, but mine goes like around my head, so it can kind of cause like me to have a headache. But I like just keep like the mask on when I live stream, because I know it's like not that it ruins it, but I feel like it, I like to stick it out.
That's great. Power Packer says that is awesome. And in case you missed it, that is pretty dope. I got one more, and then we're going to go on to Kelly. I like this. You've got Black Cat posters around you here. Let's take a look at this one.
J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell art. That's cool.
So
were you on a green screen there? I think you were.
Yes, I was. Okay. And a lot of like my friends, when I was first saying that I was gonna like do Black Cat, like they were like, "That's perfect, like your facial structure," which was like, and like I know it's weird to say, but like looks like hers. And my friend Andrew actually like sent me that picture and was like, "Yo, this like looks like you." And so that's why he like tagged me, and then like Kate Christine as well in that video to like duet, because like that whole kind of trend was like stand by a picture you kind of look like. And I know that's like a drawing, but
that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
J. Scott Campbell does a lot of Mary Jane, a lot of Black Cats. Oh, is this the same girl that was beat up? That's a bad sentence.
Different one.
Take a look at this one.
One night, my friends stayed over. We laughed and drank and ordered something about her drew me in. Why? It's totally platonic. That night was so.
So you can't when you're recording this, can you see her?
Yes. So,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can see her video, and like I'll hear the audio as well. Yeah.
We've got the same poster over our shoulders right over there. Very good. Very good.
That's Haley. She is so extremely talented.
Awesome. Any other TikToks that you want to show?
There's one. There's one which, if you go up a little bit, I think I did it. Okay. Which I don't know. I'm not quite sure why it did well.
Which one?
Let me see. It might be down a little bit. I did like a fever dream of Felicia, which is my like I think most duetted one. If you go down a little bit, I think it has like 60K views. If you go down a little bit, yeah, I know it's my TikTok's kind of all over the place. A little bit down more. It should be. Where is it? It should be here. It's just it's just titled.
By views. These are the views, I think. That was seen a lot. That one's 4,000.
Yeah, I mean, again, whatever's fine. One of them, which is I know.
Oh, there it is, right there.
There it is. Yeah.
Okay, let's see why this one blew up. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
That's cool. Kelly, you were talking about the algorithm. What made this one go 64,000?
We don't know.
So, I mean, my theory is anytime that it remotely seems sexual, it's going to happen because like my most viewed one is literally, and I should have probably had more forethought on it, but like it's literally just me and my Spider Girl, and I was just like, well, what happens if I showed up on the date dressed as this? What would you do? And that thing blew up like crazy. And I have, I think, 300 comments on it. Only about 5 of them I would find amusing enough to talk about, because they're not from like other cosplayers or other fans. They're like from weird older men who should not be on TikTok in the first place. Yeah. So it's a weird combination, but it's
question, Kennedy. What you must deal with gross people on the internet when you cosplay. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, it's really hard. I know for me, like I just had
a setup of a question, but there's gross
no.
Yeah.
It's so fair to ask. I know, like even like I think male cosplayers deal with it too, but I know females in particular. Just recently, like I think it was last night or 2 nights ago, I was on a live and I just had like a ton of like men just getting like they'll get aggressive if I don't respond to them, or like they'll just be rude, like, and it's just kind of like, I know for me on a few of them, because I've also used that audio, like, if I showed up on a date, would you, like, what would you do?
Yeah.
And some of them just can be rude because you either get the ones that are super creepy and like will be very inappropriate, like sexual comments, or you'll get ones that are just like, you're ugly, you're this, and it's just like, there's no like, just like, because I always just, my thing is like, if you don't like content or something, just scroll over it, or, and yeah. So I would just say, like, for me, it's like, I know in live streams you can have moderators. So I have like a few of my friends that will, keep track of it. Because if I'm in Felicia and I have my gloves on, it takes me a while to like get them off. Or if I'm in like Gwen, I'm also in like a suit, so I'm having to use like a pen, like a stylus pen or whatever to like control my screen. So yeah, I would say it's like, I just kind of ignore them. I think Kelly might have said that, just kind of like not respond to them, not really give them the time of day. Because I know that's why that one video did well, was because it was like,
flirty,
and like flirty, yeah. And I know, that's what kind of is hard on TikTok, especially like with just anyone, like male, female, whoever, is that I think you almost have to have something either like super like sexual or just really funny for it to like, kind of initially get attention. And I think that it's sad because I've worked way harder on videos than that one. And like, that's the one that I think out of all the Felicias I've done, that's done the best. So yeah.
Kelly, how do you deal with the rudeness or the crudeness of online people?
I generally ignore it. If it's, to me, if it is borderline, like where it is just, it feels scary, or it feels like something might be a little like crossing the line too much, then I'll block the person. But normally I just kind of let it slide until it winds up being too much. I mean, the thing, it's weird because it always depends on the costume. It too, like
what generates the most weirdness, I guess.
For some reason, Mayday does for me, which makes no sense at all. And normally it's never through another fan. It's always just through someone who has some kind of inclination towards a spider suit. So they probably do it to just about everybody. It's just they don't know what they're talking about, and they just assume spandex equals something provocative. Which it doesn't, obviously. So yeah, it's like that. I mean, I've noticed like out of guys, just to like throw a different perspective, because I feel like we talk about this a lot, but like Nightwing for some reason causes a lot of inappropriateness out of women, and I don't fully understand that, because like it is vastly disrespectful, and for some reason it is consistently the Nightwing cosplayers that get that disrespect. And it doesn't make sense to me, because it's like, oh yeah, we've made jokes about his butt in a comic 25 years ago. Why is that still like the setup to harass somebody? Like,
a lot of that comes from keyboard courage too, especially on any social media, but at conventions themselves, they get that anxiety feeling where I don't want to say that, so you don't they don't necessarily, it's like, can I ask for a picture, and that's about it. And then, but a lot of the keyboard courage comes
online, brings it out of them.
Yeah.
Before we wrap it up, Kenny, what's your most viewed one? Is there a way to sort it on TikTok?
My most viewed, so yeah, you'd have to go back a little bit, but one that has a lot of views, if you go, if you just go down, if you go down a little bit, my most viewed one currently, do you just mean in general on TikTok?
Yeah, just in general, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you go up a little bit, it's a Daphne video.
Okay.
It should say
105,000. That must be
it should be, yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at that one.
Darling, cover girls eat nothing she says. Beauty is pain and there's beauty in everything. What's a little bit longer? I can go a little while longer. She fades away. She don't see.
Again, that's a good one, but I don't understand the algorithm. How that one.
And that's what's weird is I think, because I as I mentioned, I started doing Daphne. My like 3 most popular videos are of Daphne. And I think, because I don't think TikTok's very friendly to cosplayers, just the algorithm I don't think is friendly to them. So I think that like characters like Daphne, or I've seen a lot of Danny Phantom stuff, like it doesn't really get flagged as cosplay because people are like, oh my gosh, like Scooby-Doo, like my childhood, like. So I think that's why, even though it is cosplay, people don't really see it as that, at least in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Could you use that wig for a Mary Jane? I don't know.
See, I was thinking about it, but I'm like super particular with wigs. I'm like, I want it just like a shade of red more, like just a little bit more red.
That's very
orange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she is like a, you know, she does have like red hair, but I mean, it's more red than that. Like, so.
Yep. It's crazy though. That was big. Are you working on another suit or anything you're working on that you want to cosplay as?
Yeah, so again, I want to really do MJ because she's the one I used to just do. Like, I had a red wig. I just put on like a white shirt to do her, but I really want to do MJ justice and get, you know, her red and white suit because I love that one. I don't see too many people doing that one, at least on TikTok. So
Spinneret?
Yeah, the Spinneret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it'd be, because I see a lot of like the typical like blue and red, and like I love that suit as well, but I think it'd be kind of fun to just bring a different suit to, you know, TikTok. And
if you want to follow Kennedy on TikTok, that is it right there. Kitten right there.
Yeah.
You can add her right there. As we said earlier, Kelly has just joined TikTok.
Yes.
I don't have your handle, but I've got your Instagram. So
I sent it through private chat because I realized I was like, people are probably bored of my Instagram. Like we look at it all the time at this point.
To that,
I'm a little like cringe on it because I've done a lot of silly things with May, but because that's generally what I'm doing. I'm still a baby on there. I'm still trying to figure it out.
TikTok noob, is that what?
Yeah, I'm a TikTok noob.
Okay, there you are. Okay, let me pull this up. Nope, that's the wrong window. Hold on a sec.
If Black Cat was supposed to come to the Silver Screen, who would you girls want to play as Black Cat?
Oh,
Dove Cameron.
Ooh.
For Tom Holland, like Dove Cameron.
Here, let me pull up a Dove Cameron picture so people can see who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Images. Yeah, I could see her. Yeah.
Well, because I think it would depend on, again, if it's for Tom Holland, definitely someone younger. But like if she's just coming in, like, you know, like from a different universe, I really think. I honestly can't think of anyone. Like, I feel like they'd have to have a lot of like confidence, like just portray her as.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, I would agree. I like that. Especially, can you guys see that picture? That picture there, that could be a Felicia look. But how are they going to pull off the white hair in a movie? How are they going to do that?
Wig.
So she wears a wig in the costume.
No, they would probably just have her wear one. If their costuming and makeup department is smart. There's never mind. I'm not going to say it because I might get someone in trouble for telling me the story on set, but it's very well known that a lot of times they'll try to get this kind of process for a character and it'll wind up actually destroying the actress's hair.
Oh.
So if they're smart, they would spend the money on some expensive wigs and it would be her hair, but the actress themselves would wear the wig to save their own hair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend Ron Friends, has Black Cat Felicia been written by a woman yet? I don't think
Ashley's
so.
not here, but I don't think so, no.
Jed McKay, I think is his name, is writing the current Black Cat book. But I can't name.
I would like to see that though. Like just to see if maybe there could be a slightly different perspective because like even me kind of going in and I know like earlier where I was mixing all the origins together.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what I was there. Like it would be interesting to not redefine her origin, but maybe clean it up a little bit and make something definitive. And I think a woman writer would be really powerful with that. But
Ron Friend says, years ago, I used to used Heather Thomas as a model for Felicia. Peter, you probably remember Heather Thomas.
Yeah, I
There's
do.
Heather Thomas from the Fall Guy. I remember Heather Thomas.
Well, here's a fun fact, and Ron, you're not the first artist to actually do that.
That looks like Felicia there.
J. Scott Campbell, we remember Heather Harris was a Black Cat cosplayer, and one of J. Scott Campbell prints, he used Heather as a reference, and it looks just like her.
I could totally see that. Let's go back to Kelly's TikTok. I've got it up, and I am going. Come on, there he is.
Oh no, I'm on there too.
You're on there too, yeah.
There you are. Well, let's start with you. Let me get the duet.
No,
we don't need
I mean, you can.
Where is it? Tell me where, Kelly.
You'll see it.
You'll see you'll see my ugly mug.
Wait, go up to the one where we changed, because that one's actually really cool.
One?
That one, yeah.
Okay, there you are. Let's take a look.
Let's go out with a bang.
Here we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's go, guys.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Look, for just starting, Kelly, you've done a lot of them. Look at this.
No, it became an addiction. Actually, hold on. The one with Corey, that one's really funny with MJ.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at
yeah, that one was hilarious.
You got something for me?
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Fix this damn door.
Really glad that Corey
That's funny. That's funny. I like that one. Isn't that Joe?
Yeah, you might have to go to Joe's for the full one though.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Actually,
It's
you got to go to.
No, it isn't, Jane.
Who's Jane?
I already can't tell who's who.
Take that stuff off.
Lynn, get in here and settle this.
Mute it.
What's up?
Go to the full version.
Yeah. So if you click on it, click
Okay.
on Spider Menace over here in the comments and see if that will pull up his page, because the full one has like me, Pete, Nicole. Yeah, no. So go to his. So it brings it up to that one. So go to his page.
Go to Nicole Bandit's page. I think she did the last one.
Oh, is she the last one?
Yeah, she did the last one.
Man. Okay.
So I don't know.
No,
Well-
if you go back. All right. So go back
Go back.
to that
Here's-
one and then click on Nicole's.
Okay.
Nicole's name.
Okay. And which one do I click?
It's go all the way down.
It's gonna be down because
Okay.
she does a lot.
Tell me
A little
when.
bit more.
Yeah.
Right here?
No, up.
No,
up,
no,
up,
no.
up.
I think it's up. I think it's up because it
Where
was.
is it?
We wound
Nope,
up very
not there.
tiny. Nope. Right
Nope.
there.
Right
Right-
there.
right there.
next to mine. Right next. Yeah.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Not that one.
Brad.
Okay. This one?
No, other one. Other side.
This-
there you go.
Right
That
there.
one, yes.
There it is. Okay,
That's
got it. This is like
It's
I
like
know.
looking in a mirror.
No, it isn't, Gene.
Who's Jane?
I already can't tell who's who.
Take that stuff off.
Lynn, get in here and settle this.
Don't call your mother Lynn.
Why? Oh, wow. Hey, whoa, travel size Bob. Aw.
Linda, you're encouraging him.
I need the bathroom.
Oh, that's good.
No, it's not.
You're my family and I love you, but you're terrible. You're all terrible.
I don't say that.
Well, that's all you say.
I get in here. I need
Oh,
to.
that's
oh my
cute.
God.
It's like looking in a mirror.
What is that audio from? Where is that
Bob's
from?
Burgers.
Burgers.
Oh, I haven't seen that. That's funny. I love that one. Okay, I went down a rabbit hole of Joe's
Yeah,
page.
all
Okay,
right,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
click go
gonna go
back.
down a
Yeah.
rabbit hole. And
Click,
let me
click
go
back.
back. Hold
Click
on.
back.
Oh,
there you go.
are. Okay. Let's start with your Felicia stuff. Which
All
you
right.
want-
You
want me
can
to-
pick either one. The last one I know is the Ferris Bueller one, which is how I feel right now.
Okay.
Incredible. One of the worst performances of my career, and they never doubted it for a second.
Because I never feel super comfortable in Felicia. But
Let's see this one.
You know, I like to think I'm only mean to the people who deserve it. I'm like a vigilant bitch, a vigilante, if you will. You know,
Go back to that thought. You said you're never comfortable in Felicia's skin. Talk about that a
no,
little bit.
I mean it's so like I think we've discussed it a little bit. Like I feel more at home like in May, and I think it's just because I identify with her the most. And then like to me, wearing Mary Jane is always kind of like wearing your big sister's like clothes when you don't like when she doesn't know it. So I'm always afraid that I'm going to do something wrong and people are going to get mad. And Felicia's just very va-va-voom and out there. And it's not in my normal comfort zone. I like wearing her sometimes. Like I'll probably do a few more TikToks if I can find something today, since I'm in it. But it's just a little bit different. Like I don't know if I would ever feel super comfortable wearing this out on a convention floor, and I never have because of that reason. But I do have her, and people like to see her. It's just a very rare occurrence.
Kennedy, would you feel comfortable walking around a convention as Felicia? I mean, you do attract certain people when you wear a black cat suit, I would think.
Yeah, see, I would. It's really strange, but I just think for me, I felt more uncomfortable in Gwen just because I don't super like resonate with like just her personality and her character. So I would honestly feel more comfortable in Felicia. I would probably just expect some like inappropriate behavior and comments, but I don't know. I really have like this cosplay makes me a lot more like confident, and not that I don't like Gwen. Again, I think I've really grown to love this cosplay and Felicia that I probably would, but I'd probably just go into it knowing like, okay, we have to deal with a lot.
It's more like, to me, I like cosplaying characters that I super identify with. And as much as like, I originally got this because a friend wanted me to wear it. And that's why it's like, it's not a very expensive suit. I took the Ruby's costume and just like edited it basically to make sure it fit a little bit better. Most people, they put over the corset, which is a great look. I tried to do something a little bit different, just because it makes it a little bit different. And I don't like wearing corsets unless I absolutely have to.
They don't sound comfortable at all.
Yeah. So, so that like, I think the first wig I had with this was atrocious. So that's why like I did update it slightly. I really enjoyed this wig. I'm very happy with this wig.
You had a curly one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the older one, right?
Yeah, the older one. It was a hot mess. But that's because I didn't spend a whole lot of money on, on the suit, and just because it's more like test it out, try the waters, see what's comfortable. And I think it's it's got a lot to do with not identifying fully with the character. I understand her and I like her and I appreciate her, but it's if you sit there and line characters up and say who do you identify more like with, like Gwen, MJ, or Felicia, I'm gonna pick MJ every time because that's who that's kind of like comfort zone wheelhouse, I guess.
By the way, I want to thank Vinkman for the super chat. He says, "What is everybody's favorite version of Black Cat's costume?"
I like the 90s animated series one the best.
I'm going to try to pull up a few. It helps if I put Marvel in the search engine. Talk about, let me put this down. Kennedy, what's your favorite version? You said you grew up watching the 90s show, right?
Yeah, I think I have to agree just because, that's the one I've seen. And, I like that, like, I think that's like her most like, I think when people think Black Cat, that's the one they think, the black suit with like the white fur. I actually love her like PS4, kind of just more black suit. I really like this one.
Yeah, that one's cool. I just did like a simple Google image search. Like I've never seen that one over here.
No.
Wow, that's a interesting. It's
cat eyes up here.
It's like disco.
That was during the slot era.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
This is the one like they had for Halloween.
I don't like it.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm wearing. Actually.
Oh, you're wearing that one? Okay.
Yeah. I don't have the gloves on because.
So, and here's an example of the PS4 one over here.
Yeah, Hindu art.
So, oh yeah, what's the one on the right? I don't know. Anyway, that one's, there you go. There you buy that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can find the 80s one that Ashley was talking about. Let me type in 1980s. Oh, that one I bet you really would not feel comfortable wearing out and about. That one's a really low cut.
No. Not, I mean, not me. If somebody else, wants to, more power to them.
Here it is. Here's the one Ashley's talking about. That one with the stuff on the shoulder pads.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
There's also, I just saw it. This one is very different. I've never seen anybody cosplay like that one. That one's different.
Why does she kind of look like Wild Thing?
Oh yeah, Wolverine's daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! It does though, doesn't it?
Very much so. Yeah. But I think the costume you ladies are wearing is the classic. I mean, there's J. Scott
modern.
Campbell.
The modern look? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that one? Oh yeah, there she is. There's another example, Kelly, of that one. That's got to be.
That's Matt. Also, it's the art, but.
Yeah, that's the '80s black suit edition. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's see.
Oh, there's '90s. See, I need to
there you
custom.
go.
Yeah, I need to custom make that mask. I tried with this leather one, but it's not.
The eyes are a little different than you two. It goes in a little bit here as opposed to just going straight up. Yeah, that's interesting. Little known fact, Peter, I had this as a kid on my wall. It's a Joe Jusko poster. I used to love that poster.
All right. I'm sure you love the poster.
You did, yeah. I bet you did.
I remember that poster very well, where she robbed a bank with the diamonds. Let me go. Went down a black cat rabbit hole again, Kelly.
It's fine. It's fine.
Going back to your TikTok.
Yes.
Let's see.
I suggest let's do a little more Mayday, just because we can.
What? Oh nope.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with Ron Friends watching the show, right?
I mean, it's also me.
I know,
but yeah, a little bit.
Also me. You did.
Oh yeah, that's also how I feel when I'm in this, because I'm.
You'll loop it.
Right.
Oh, Kelly.
I like that one. That's cute. Okay, which one you want to show off? Which one's your favorite?
Let's see.
Ooh, you got beat up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those were for some duets. I think. Let's see.
You tell me.
Which one? I like the ones where I change a lot because I think that I do those editing really, really well.
Which one do you change in?
That one with the Power Ranger sweater. Oh, wait. First, do the one with Annie.
This one?
Yeah. That one was cute.
Be in the moment. I am in the moment. It's a terrible moment. They're right there. They're going to see you. Miles, you got to unstick. What do you do to relax? Relax. Needless to say, let go. Be in the moment.
Head tilt. I like that. That was cute. So, that was Annie's, the daughter.
Yeah.
From Renew Your Vows. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did the duet being Miles in the Spider-Verse clip, and I just was like, okay, this would be really cute between the two.
That's cute. What's another one you want to show off? You said the Power Ranger one?
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Okay, let me hit that one.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's just the overwhelm doesn't really fit the whole thing. I was just changing.
So easily, my anxiety creeps inside of me, makes it hard to breathe. What's come over me feels like I'm somebody else. I get overwhelmed.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, I was playing with transitions. I mean, I think this was my third day on TikTok.
This is day 3.
Day 3 on TikTok. Yeah.
Day 3 and 4 changes too, I think, or 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it was me playing around. Let's see. There might.
Here, I'll go. Which one? Other ones you want me to show?
Oh yeah, the one that I changed in. Which so one? right up there is the 1071.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's.
Da 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 da. When I popped off, then you
that's just a little bit of chop.
Hi.
What was that move?
It was bad because my elbow just ignore it. I tried to go across it and then I tripped over the tripod. Just ignore it.
That's a good question. Kennedy, how many takes do these take? Kelly, you too. How many takes do these take to do?
I give myself, so what I do is like I'll have things in my drafts and I'll give myself at least 3 takes a day. There's one that I was doing for like a duet prompt based off the PS4 game where like Pete is helping Miles like learn to throw a punch. And I did that as May, and it took me forever to get the timing right on the punch, which I still don't think I did, but at least got close enough to publish it. But that took me 4 days to kind of just keep practicing and trying. So I don't have a whole lot of time to play around. So like I'll give myself about 2 hours and I'll just play with different things and then save it in my drafts. And then if I don't like it, I'll go back and I'll reshoot it the next day, et cetera, depending on what I feel like wearing.
Kennedy, how many takes do you do, or how many? How do you know to hit publish?
So I mean, I think if it's just like kind of like like lipping over like an audio, I think just maybe like 1 to 3 if I'm being really picky with it. But like transitions, kind of like what we've been seeing with Kelly's, does take a long time because you kind of have to match things up like really like perfectly to make it look clean. So I'd say with transitions, I mean, I have sometimes it's like, it takes me like 10 times to get it exactly right. So you have to line up your face and your hands like exactly where you were. So it kind of just depends, but it's never just like, let me sit there, do it one time and I'm done.
Yeah. We got some comments coming in. Ron Friend said, if you look at Cockram's original design for Black Cat, she didn't even show cleavage. Yeah, it was all covered up. There wasn't anything there.
But I can't get this to zip any higher. I have tried.
Ron Friend says, keep on Mayday and Kelly. That's nice.
It's the plan.
Let's see. That's the Queen Pin outfit from Slots Run. Okay, that was what that costume was. I see.
See, at first I was like, it looks fun. I'm happy with like Disco Black Cat, but then the story.
The one with the mask was from Peter David's Spec Run. Yes, I remember that. Yep. What about the PS1 Black Cat? I'll have to look. Let me look up that one.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
PS1.
It's basically the same as
classic.
Yeah,
right?
the classic suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look. Oh boy, these graphics. Hold on. There you go. Look at there. That's just like a blue suit.
Yeah. Well, because it.
Oh my gosh! Look at her hand.
Yeah, all the hands look like that.
Mittens.
Oh, those are mitten hands. Oh.
Kitten mittens.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
I wonder how hard it would be to rob a bank in mittens.
There you go. Yeah. Give me all your money. It'd be like the penguin. The penguin has done it. Doesn't the penguin have mittens?
I mean, in Batman
Gloves.
Returns, he definitely had the penguin hands. Yeah.
There you go, Kennedy. There's your girl right there.
Yes.
And then the more modern. Yeah, the mask on the PS4 goes up a little bit.
Yeah, it's sort of like mine, but not as wide.
Yeah. Oh man, look at PS1. Is that PS1 Spider-Man?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's kind of tragic. I mean, I'm sure it was great for the time. It's just some things don't age well.
No.
Yeah. But again, that's as good as we thought we'd ever get it.
Yeah.
I'm going back to your TikTok again.
Okay.
Let me add that. Tell me what you want me to click on. By the way, if you want to add Kelly, it's Make Mine Mayday is up hers there.
Because it was supposed to just be Mayday stuff, and then I branched out. I'm trying to think of other things I've done that was funny.
Oh, you got an Iron Spider here.
Oh yeah, that was another Miles clip.
Here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at that one.
Another Spider-Verse thing.
I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear me
I
say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're driving me up out of
I
school.
love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
That's cute. That's cute. Let's. Oh, you and Peter. Here we go.
Oh yeah. His idea.
Okay, let's take. click on that one.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Oh, wow.
Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make
What
me a
if
nightmare
Liam
for
Neeson
like you.
played Spider-Man? I love
Exactly.
If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you.
Nice
I will
meeting
not pursue you.
Yeah, I
But
wish
if you
I could
don't,
climb in real life
will
because
look
that
for
would
you.
have been really cool.
I will find you.
And I will.
And I will kill you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are.
That's good. That's awesome. Where are you? Are you in your apartment? Is that a beam in your apartment?
Yeah. It's not just a joke when I say I live in the basement of an old warehouse. Like, I legitimately live in a basement of an old warehouse. So there are these
thing. What is that? Looks like
200 that it's just a string light.
Okay, I see.
But it's no, that's an original beam from for the building. Like, that is a structural beam that is still there, and I would say it's probably about a good 120 years old.
Not mess with that beam. The whole place is coming down if you do.
Probably.
All right, tell me what else. Oh, is this you and Peter again?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Go home
cute.
and
This
leave
is
me
cute.
here to figure this out for myself? You good with that, Spider-Man? Yeah.
I try to act as much as possible.
Good. Good.
What are you doing? Making you feel guilty. Is it working?
No. Look at me. Does it look like it's working? No, it's not working.
Wow, you got the vampire cough going. Look at that.
All right, kid, you win. Come on, we don't have a second to lose.
You're just
Oh, that's
gonna
good.
go home and
I like that one. How long did that take you two
Hey,
to do?
Brad. What's that?
How long did that take you two to do that one?
It took me about 15 minutes to do that one.
Yeah, that was my first take on that, but like, think about how many times I've probably watched that movie.
Oh yeah.
So that was like the first day, because that's where I was set up in front of my like bed, and I didn't like move my workout equipment to get to the wall. So that was the first night, maybe. That was one of the things I recorded the first night.
One of TikTok. There you go.
Yeah,
Go to the
one
one.
of TikTok.
Go to the that one right there, Brad.
Oh
That's a
no,
funny
this is
one.
such a oh, God.
What were you saying? Here, I'll wait till it loops.
Yeah, it's a Family Guy clip, and he was like, "Do this." I especially enjoyed the tripod.
Oh, that's a tripod. Look at the giant. Yeah, hold on. Let me loop it.
Just want to talk to him.
Why do you have a shotgun?
I just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is ridiculous.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to shoot him. I just want to talk to him.
Wait, what? What are you doing?
I just want to talk to him.
I mean, that's what Spider-Man would say to anyone that comes calling for me.
The tripod is a good good prop.
Well, Spider does use a gun.
That's because Normie's coming over to take Mayday out on a date. And I can totally see.
Okay, guys,
him doing
that
on
didn't
Osborn.
actually happen. Like, they flirted with the idea, and then they chose not to go through with it. Like,
Spider-Man.
I know my 12-year-old heart was very crushed, but my 30-year-old heart is very thankful that they did not do that.
Yeah, but Spider-Man, that is a rare example where Spider-Man would pull a gun on an Osborn.
Yeah.
Come over and date my daughter. Yes.
Okay, so that first one was like that was the very first thing I did, and that did take that took a transition too.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. Is that mask hard to put on and off, by the way?
No, not for me, but that's because I'm used to it. But like for me to do the unmasking, because I don't normally like to wear the wig in it, I literally did the first half with me unzipping it and doing that, and then I stopped it, and then I put on the wig and kind of just halfway put it on, and I had to like make sure that lined up. And
you have to tuck that part in, like in your collar there. Is that what you have to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
See. That's cool. Plus, you want to show off. Well, you got a lot of. You got some frog on here.
Yeah, nah, that one's. It's. I'm a little bit embarrassed by that one because I should have done it better.
I won't show it if you
should have done it a little bit better, but it was me still learning.
What's up with this one? 5,009.
No.
You don't want that one? Okay.
That's another mistake I made. Just we're
okay.
good.
We're good. Okay. What about this one? 4,000.
Oh no, that's the. What would you do if I showed up on the date like that?
Oh, you want me to show that one?
The lamp one from MJ, because we were talking. Remember about how her superpower is the lamp.
This one.
So it is right. The next one over. That one.
Lamps.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I enjoy this one, but that's because I love MJ.
Hitting villains with lamps. That is her superpower. She knock you out with a lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you
Oh,
saw
that's
it?
Will Ferrell. Mary Jane has taken out Chameleon with a lamp. Who else did she take out? She took out Norman recently.
Yep, Norman.
Yep, Norman. In MC2, she took out Normie with a lamp.
That's funny. Let's see. Oh, no, we've shown that one. Any other ones you want to show before we go to Peter?
Let's do the one that's pink down below. I think that's a good one.
Down below. Let's see.
No. Above.
Up.
It was right there. It's just like slightly pink tone.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. Okay, got it.
What happens when you leave it to somebody else? If you want it done right, you should just do it yourself. This is what happens
It
when
doesn't
you leave
super
it.
fit. It doesn't super fit me, but I liked this little song, and I was like, I think I could do something pretty.
Look at that.
Pretty cool on it. So I did that one. I enjoyed that one, but I think it's too. I like the subtle edits to make it shake when I did that. I enjoyed because I got the timing right. I'm still playing with this. I'm enjoying the editing.
Yeah, that must have been Thanksgiving. You got.
Oh yeah, the Yam Sham. That's the one that I did using the original. Like I had to upload the sound into it, and that took a lot of takes. I just kind of. I think I want to do more Buffy-esque stuff with May, because I think that some of the quippage would be nice. But I can't find a lot of just Buffy clips already on TikTok, so I had to do that. And
do you want me to show the Thanksgiving one?
Yeah, it's really short.
Okay.
It's a sham, but it's a sham with yams. It is a sham, but it's a sham with yams.
That's cute. That's cute. All right. If you want to follow Kelly, Make Mine Mayday is her handle on TikTok. Peter, are you on TikTok?
I am.
All right. What do I type in?
Chi-Town Spidey, but I don't have a lot of videos and I don't have a lot of likes. And
What do you mean you don't have a lot of videos? You have more than me.
No, I think you have more likes and followers than I ever do. So
I don't know. I still don't really know how I'm managing that.
neither do
How
I.
many followers you had, Kelly? Let me go back.
Oh gosh.
You just started, girl, and you had 830.
Yeah. See, now go back to mine. See, here
Peter's been doing it for 15 years. He's got 220.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
You got more than me. I'm not on TikTok, but which ones do you want to show off, Pete?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever one you want to show off.
There's a lot with Nicole.
What are you doing with Nicole? Let's take a look here.
Well, we're doing the PS4.
You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Oh, where he?
Sorry to cook and run. Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
Yes.
That one's good. Has Nicole ever done Black Cat, by the way?
No, I think she wants to do Black Cat in the future.
Yep. Oh, she's busting up laughing at you here. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, we did. I'll take it.
Are you saying I'm stupid? No. Do I look stupid to you?
Oh, how'd you do that eye trick?
I just did the eye trick. It's like I get stupid.
I'm sorry. No. Just do it again. I'm fine.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
Let's see. Oh, we've seen that one of you two.
Oh no, that's the father-daughter training. Actually, that's what I was talking about. Took me forever to try and time up right.
Don't let the adrenaline get to you. Breathe slow, breathe deep, relax. Hips square to your opponent. Let them make the first move. Now use your feet. When they go off balance, look for an opening. Boom. Like that? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Only this time, just let me have it. Right on the jaw. Okay? Oh, first thing.
It's like you just cut over and knocked him one. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I missed my chance to be an actor.
By the way, Bruce, who we just talked to, says his daughter loves TikTok, and she shot the video for the previous interview we just did with that Spider-Man.
Oh, very cool.
Very cool.
By the way, Bruce is such a nice dude. I had such a great collection. So, Bruce, thank you for watching this stream also. Peter, what else are we looking at?
There's one that I did with Kennedy. Not that one. If you go down further.
It's
Kennedy. Where's Kennedy and you?
It's down further, a little bit more.
Oh, there she
Right
is.
there.
Here we go. Let's take a look.
Tell me you weren't just stringing me along.
Sorry, sweetie. But I needed help to pull off a job this big.
All you ever wanted was Hammerhead's drive.
The entire wealth of the Magia. In the palm of my hand.
You gave Hammerhead fake drives?
You think he's gonna be mad at me?
I think I liked your face palm at the end, Pete. That was good.
Thank you.
Tommy, great confidence. I like the confidence looking there.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. that looked great. That was fun. Kennedy, did you play the PS4 game? Did you like?
No, I haven't. I've seen clips of it, but I have not played it yet.
Yeah.
So now I'm behind on.
The Black Cat part, there's a DLC, but it's really fun. It's one of the best parts of the game, I think. What else? Oh, shot this in the rain.
Yeah, it's the upside down.
Oh, you're upside down kissing.
Yeah.
My life. I think I have a superhero stalker.
I was in the neighborhood.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
Nice to have a fan.
That took about 20 takes, just crouching, putting the camera upside down, doing the raid effect. It's a lot of fun.
That's really neat. I often hear stories about how Tobey Maguire almost drowned.
Oh no!
It was the most unromantic kiss, is what I've heard from Kirsten Dunst interviews.
I'm sure.
Oh, we've got another one with you two.
I did too. I did too.
Here we go.
Oh, hey, Spider.
Felicia, the Magia are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
That's cute.
Felicia, the Magia are no joke. You shouldn't be playing with them.
Oh, but I like to play.
That's good. So you just flip the camera upside down and you.
Yep, that's it. Just camera tricks. That's really
cool.
easy. Anyone can do it. You can do it, Brad.
I could, but I won't. What are you doing here?
Well, this is I did Josh Keaton.
Okay.
On this one, this got a lot of likes.
She dies tonight, right there at Alchemax. How do you know? For shock's sake, Parker, what part of don't poke around in the archives was unclear? Fine, I'm a nosy Parker, but now that I found out, it's what? My job to save her? I've got enough to deal with. You can't mean that. You can't just ignore that she's in danger. Hey, I'm trying to focus on what's important. What's important is not standing by and allowing someone to suffer or die because you do nothing. If you don't get that, then you don't get the first thing about being Spider-Man.
That's totally from the
Shattered Dimensions, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Josh Keaton is a great dude. I liked it.
That my Obi one right there has got the most likes.
We've got to watch.
There is some language involved, so
all right, let's take a look.
I have the high ground. Don't underestimate my power. Are you dumb or just fucking special? I've been training you for 13 long-ass years, and you still think having some sort of magical bullshit power is going to save your 3 little bitch limbs when I chop you up like Darth Maul? Not only am I more skilled than you, I'm on the motherfucking high ground. Out of war. It says in bold, do not try and fuck with the high ground, Anakin. This is honestly the reason why you're not a Jedi Master. You're legitimately dumber than sand and more of a whiny emotional shit than your unborn grandson, Kylo. Also, you're my brother, Anakin. I loved you. It's over.
I didn't know. I didn't know how many. I thought you just got a Spider-Man suit. I didn't know you
No,
had.
I had a Jedi one that a friend gave to me.
That's
so.
cool. By the way, how excited for you is that those announcements the other day?
Oh, those announcements yesterday.
All those
about Marvel
shows
and
coming,
Star Wars.
Star Wars and Marvel.
Yeah, I just I had to take a cold shower after that one.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing with this one?
Oh, that's
It's a
Maury.
Hercules.
Maury.
It's Maury, yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at
Lady.
more.
But you aren't you a damsel in distress?
I'm a damsel. I'm in distress. I can handle this. Have a nice day.
Nah.
Keep moving.
Okay,
Junior.
so I might go steal that soundbite and do that with Black Cat after this.
I think that isn't that from Tangled?
No,
Yeah, no, that's
Hercules.
Hercules.
Oh, Hercules. Okay, got it. My bad. I got my Disney movies confused. That's cool. Let's take a look at this one. You and Nicole again.
I'm supposed to call you first when I find a dead body?
Yes!
You called the police before you called me?
I'm supposed to call you first when I find a dead body?
Yes!
Oh, that's good. I like that one. That was from the video game, right?
No, that's from
No.
something. I don't know where
It's from something else. Yeah.
Totally
Probably a
thought
TV
that was
show.
from the PS4 game.
No, it was not.
My audio confused. What's the? Oh, we got a Silk cosplayer over here,
There you
Pete.
go.
Yeah.
Take a look at that.
Oh
one.
no, not this one.
The dance.
No.
It's the dance.
No.
Get it,
Here I
Pete.
go.
Get it. Oh Lord. Oh my. I can't see that, Peter.
You clicked on it, dude. Hey, I was doing that dance with my daughter because she learned it, and then I just decided to amp it up. So.
I think Cindy Mood did it much better. No offense,
Of
but
course. A
What is
snake
it?
could do it better than me.
Is
Showing this and showing this and talking
No, no.
about
This is a deep,
Hey,
this is
hey,
a deep
Pete,
dive, Pete.
Pete, you know what? You know what we could mention?
No, we cannot.
No, the game night.
The game night.
We could make this fair, and we could mention what happened last week with Hulk and Spider-Man.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
not going down that.
that got Brad to turn it off.
I'll give up. It's like I got him in a headlock and he just said uncle and I'm done. Venkman goes, blah, ha, 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 ha. Ornisek loves lamps, evidently.
Oh, they're still running around with that joke. Look, it was a good joke, okay?
it
If you
was a
love
good joke.
lamps.
Oh, you got a Peter B.
Yep.
Parker over
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh man, he
No,
actually
What were you saying?
No, okay, so Co-Fitness cosplay, New York cosplay, like he's been doing Peter B. Parker for like since the movie came out.
Okay.
And he has a very, very, very large following. And I was actually shocked because the other day he found something on my TikTok and commented on it.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, oh man, now I got to do duets and see if he'll get
let's
more
take-
attention.
Here's the
Good
audio.
day? Yeah. No, shut up. A good day? Yes. No, shut up. You're supposed to have taken him to the spa. I took him to the spa. He put me in the vegetable steamer. It's the same thing. The same thing. It is too. It gets hot and then it gets steamy and then it goes ding.
What is that audio from?
Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
Dunham. Okay. Oh, it's a puppet. I
Yeah.
see
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Puppet. You've got a Mysterio here.
Oh, nice trick, Bubble Brain. And I bet the cheesy magician act really goes over big with the tourists.
You dare call Mysterio a magician? Fool! Mysterio is no illusionist playing parlor tricks. Mysterio is the master of the arcane arts.
Seems to me Mysterio is the master of talking about himself in the third person.
We shall see.
Oh, that's cool. That was neat. Was that from the video game, Shattered Dimensions?
That's from Spectacular Spider-Man season 2.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Awesome. Ooh, do you have a Lady Ock?
I do.
Oh, let's take a look at Lady Ock.
So you've been glitching.
Glitching? No. Why would you even say that?
Stay in this dimension too long, your body's going to disintegrate. Do you know how painful that would be, Peter Parker?
I don't know.
You can't imagine. And I, for one, can't wait to watch.
What did you say your name was?
Dr. Olivia Octavius.
Ooh, Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I assume that your friends call you Doc Ock?
My friends actually call me Liv. My enemies call me Doc Ock.
Ooh.
An obvious.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. I like that one a lot. That was cool. It's neat how that the female Ock has taken off after that movie.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's really neat. Peter, any other?
Go down. Go
Okay.
down. Right there. The one where I'm punching the other Spider-Man.
Oh
Up.
yeah. That's a lot of fun.
This one?
That
Okay.
that one.
Okay.
Why has it only got 12 views?
Exactly.
I need somebody, not just anybody. No, I need someone.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
I need somebody.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Not just
Take them out, Pete.
anybody. You know I need someone.
Oh. Crawl spacers, I want you to go to Peter's thing.
No,
Yeah, let's blow them up.
No, I don't have a TikTok. It doesn't work. Okay. Now I've
Denied.
Now you
now
gotta
I've messed
join.
up.
Now you gotta
Oh,
join.
now I'm back on Kelly. Hold
Now
on.
you're back on mine.
Okay, there we go. Ooh, there we go. By the way, it suggests I like Gordon Ramsay over here on the right. I don't know why.
He does have a TikTok.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Is this symbiote?
Yeah, that's the same guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, the suit. You gotta take it off.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Ooh, look at his
That's
eyes.
really cool. Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
You know what it feels like?
Really nice guy too.
Feels good.
I mean, not here.
Hey, he's about to kill you, but he's a nice dude.
I like being bad.
Oh, that's Topher Grace.
It makes me happy.
Oh, that's cool. Did you not interview this guy?
I did not.
He looks similar to a guy that was in a black suit that you interviewed.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
He's a slightly newer
newer.
cosplayer. So it's just he blew up really fast because he does legitimately look like Peter B. Parker.
This is Tommy, isn't it?
Yep. That's Tommy.
She was going to be on tonight, but she had something come up. So let's take a listen to her.
I know what's on those drives you're stealing.
Look at you, brawn and brains.
You can't give Hammerhead the last drive. Once he has what he wants, your son will just be a loose end. Let me help you.
What are you thinking?
Stall him. Give us some time to find your son.
I missed you. Glad we're back together again.
Not like that.
Shame. Okay. I can probably give us a couple days, max.
So, about your son, is there a chance I'm...
Later. For now, let's find him. When he's safe, we can talk about that. Keep in touch, Spider.
Oh, that was cool. That's cool.
MJ's gonna kill me.
Especially when he's paying child support.
Yeah.
Kennedy, what do you think of that suit, that PS4 suit? Do you like that, Black Cat?
I do like it. I like it. I think it's like it'll probably be a little bit more comfortable than this, because you don't really need a corset. But I really like the look of it.
Yeah, it looks cool. Pete, any other? Oh, we got you. Might as well end it with a Santa one.
There you go.
Okay, let's take a look at this one.
Really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
Hoping that you dropped in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just like
My
mine.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
I think
hurry?
I'm one of those actors that doesn't like to see me on screen.
I love it. I'm loving it, man. You're doing great.
Better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Maybe
hurry.
just to have a drink
I'll
more.
put some records on while I
The
pour.
neighbors might think,
Oh, that's
Baby,
cute.
it's bad out there.
say what's in this drink.
No cabs to be had out there.
Spider Buble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving that. By the way, Buble has a connection to Spider-Man. He did the theme song in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
And
did.
on the
Oh,
soundtrack.
I thought it was Spider-Man 3, not 2.
No, Spider-Man 1. Actually, he did the theme song. He did a theme song to Spider-Man, but it made the first Spider-Man movie. So he did it before the movie.
He wasn't there. Like he wasn't a well-known artist. I don't think it was in the first one.
No, it's at the end credits. It was.
It's at the end credits at the end of the movie.
Is
Either
it
one or two. I'm
2002?
not sure which.
No, just number one.
I'm pretty sure.
We'll figure it out.
I'm pretty sure it was Spider-Man 3.
We're gonna wrap it up, but at first I want to ask the chat if you have any questions for Peter or Kelly or Kennedy. We will ask them too. We'll put them up on the screen. So we'll go for another maybe 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm literally gonna figure out where the Michael Bublé came into.
It's 1 or 2. I think it's
Spider-Man
2.
1.
Number
one.
Aerosmith did the Spider-Man song.
Aerosmith did
Spider-Man.
I think
Spider-Man 1.
Too.
Yeah, but it's at the end of credits, like the very end.
Okay, so it's Spider-Man 2. So I am wrong. It's not Spider-Man 3, but it's Spider-Man 2. It was on the soundtrack. Aerosmith is in the end credits of the first movie.
There you go.
I do know.
Power Packers, I'm not sure that's how you spell Bublé. That's Bublé.
I mean,
Michael Bublé.
I would say give Michael Bublé some champagne, and then maybe that's how his name is spelled.
Yeah, wasn't the song canceled? I remember it wasn't on the CD. I don't think it was.
I don't think it was, and then maybe they put it on the third one, and maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Released in 2004, the Bublé theme, says Bruce. Okay. Anime Hunter wants to know, what are your thoughts on Jed McKay's previous Black Cat run, in addition to her origin confirming what we suspected, that evil that men do? And are you looking forward to next week's new Black Cat #1 that's coming out? Tying into King in Black, I guess, is what.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't really super keep up with Black Cat all that often, and I'll be honest, like what I've been mainly focusing on has been MJ coming back in ASM.
Yeah.
But I'm always excited that she gets love because I do enjoy her character. So I'm always excited to like see what people do and excited to hear Ashley talk about it.
I was so sad when Ashley said she didn't really like the new series.
Yeah.
And I did. I thought the art improved longer it went on, but I thought the new series was good. I don't know. And Kennedy, we're gonna have to get you into comics. I
know.
Let's see. Yeah, Hornacek says it was in the 2004 Spider-Man 2, although not part of the soundtrack. Yep. Again, a couple more questions, and we're going to wrap it up. How would you like to see Black Cat in a movie? We had Felicia Hardy in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Would you like her introduced? Would you like her as a love interest, or?
Yes.
Yeah. How would you guys like Black Cat in a movie?
I would say I would want her to be a love interest, but I also I would imagine, especially after the popularity of the video game, not necessarily adding in the fake baby, but just her coming in and kind of toying with him, and being very much her own character. And because when they tried to do Spider-Man 3 with all the multiple villains, that's kind of where like they should have focused on one villain and then maybe included Black Cat as a minor foil, but she's doing her own thing and is just caught up in the major story. Is I think how that should happen, so that way she has a focal point, but she's not the main villain. And so maybe that's kind of like he's on the outs with MJ and has a lot of fun with her and kind of loses himself in Spider-Man because that's all she wants,
right?
Kind of deal, and then kind of has to find his way back to Peter, essentially. That's kind of how I would handle the movie, but that's
how would you like to see Felicia or Black Cat or Felicia and Black Cat in the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I think it definitely is like a love interest / kind of like enemy at some point. But I think I really like for the most part, when they meet, like, in the 1980s, like, series, like, they meet when she's in the middle of robbing something. I think I'd rather them meet that way than, and in the 1990s series, like, they go to college together, I believe. So, like, I think I'd rather her be introduced as more, like, they don't know each other prior to her becoming Black Cat. Like, he meets her as Black Cat, not
Yeah.
Felicia.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, they're almost all of them are like college buddies in the 90s series. That's the one where like I understand why you're like I don't like MJ, because if that's your first experience to MJ, it's kind of horrific, because that's the one that now she's a giant meme about jumping off the bridge to test Peter's like loyalty to her. It's such a weird characterization of MJ in that cartoon series.
Oh, this is funny. Ron Friends wants to know my favorite color.
Very important question.
I like Spider-Man Red, Ron. That's the one I like. That's funny. Anime Hunter says Felicia could steal the Spider-Mobile. I would watch that. I think that would be awesome.
Into the Spider-Verse 2. That's how Black Cat that's her cameo. She just steals it out of the lair.
What a waste in Amazing Spider-Man 2 to just have her like at the board meeting.
Yeah.
Just a waste. They were totally setting that up for another movie, but they never got. Did you guys like the actress? I forget her name. She was in Rogue One.
Felicity. It was Felicity.
Felicity Jones. How ironic. Yeah.
Yeah. I was excited when they were like, "Oh yeah, this is going to be Felicia Hardy," but I kind of noticed during that pre-production stuff that they never called her Black Cat, and nobody really saw any costume. And I was kind of hoping, but yeah, what happened was just like a weird nod. Yeah, Felicia Jones. It was a really weird nod to the character, because it just didn't make sense. They just slapped on a random character for a bit part.
Yeah.
There's so much wrong with just Mark Webb's Amazing Spider-Man series, just in the fact that like it's literally everything corporate could do to not honor the series.
That looks pretty good. That Photoshop of her. That looks pretty good. I could see that.
I mean, I was excited for her. I just, I wanted more out of that, because I feel like you take a really great actress in Felicity Jones and then just don't do anything with her.
They didn't, yeah. Let's see. When I saw ASM 2 in theaters, a group of people laughing when she said her name was Felicia Hardy. I guess they were laughing because they knew what was up.
I mean, in fairness, I think I've discussed this before that, I went to a movie theater where you could get drinks because I was already at the point, like the whole point of like, they cut MJ out of it because of the Emma Stone fans, because they weren't Gwen Stacy fans. Yeah, they were Emma Stone
fans, right?
And just because their like insanity on Twitter caused Sony to cut all of the MJ scenes, I was already angry. So like I fully understand people laughing and like basically hate watching it in the theaters, because that a large number of like Spider-Man fans were already set up to do so.
Yeah. We also have a question. I just had it to all three of you. Who have you not yet cosplayed as that you would want to? This is Adam.
Ladies first.
Just because I am definitely going to get the suit before the end of the year. April. I have not cosplayed Mayhem, and I feel like I should, especially because Volume 3 of the complete collection of Spider-Girl is supposed to be coming out in April. So I feel like I need to set that up. There's just that perfect thing. So
yeah, Kennedy, who would you like to be or cosplay as in the future?
I mean, I've already said, but like definitely MJ, because I just don't think I've done her justice. Just really throwing on a white shirt and that's it. So I'd love to do her and really bring that character to life.
Peter, who do you want to cosplay as?
Maybe
you got Anakin, you got Spider-Man.
Yeah, maybe a symbiote suit Spider-Man.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Anime, did they confirm she's bi? I didn't know that. What are your thoughts if they adapted that part in the movie? When did they confirm that?
Here for it. And also, Anime Hunter, read Spider-Girl.
Yeah, she did have. Didn't she get married in Spider-Girl?
Yeah, she has. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily. I don't know if they actually were married. But they were definitely together. She had a partner.
Yeah. Kennedy, you like that? Do you think that should be in the movie?
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, in my head, I already kind of see her that way. I think that might be if it's not already confirmed, it's my headcanon for her.
No, I think it is technically confirmed. I know that they've toyed around with it in the 616, so I'm pretty sure that that's confirmed.
Look at this. Peter, you're getting some love up there. They want you to do a 2099 Miguel O'Hara.
Well, Adam, buy me the costume and I'll wear it for you.
He's already got the hoodie. You got the hoodie on right now.
I do got the hoodie on, yeah.
Adam, I agree. Those Mark Webb movies were a mess. Anime says they weren't married. Were they not married, Kelly?
So technically, like, I mean, at the time, they legally couldn't be married. Although we can just say in that world, they were legally married. I don't think that it was like super established. I just know that they were partners.
Right.
I mean, if Ron's still listening, he might be able to confirm if they counted them as married or not.
Yeah.
I know that they were definitely, she definitely had a partner, and that's Felicity. That was, her daughter Felicity's whole kind of contention, because she felt it hurt, like, she felt it hurt her father just like any divorced kid would.
Right.
So
Adam says you just need the mask and the hand talons, and you're already there, Pete. All right. So if you guys want to follow these three on TikTok, here is Kennedy's right here. You go to Ken Kitten on TikTok. And if you want to follow Kelly, she is Make Mine Mayday, and you can follow that. And Peter, let me go. I don't have, no, there he is right
That's
there.
okay. You guys don't need to follow.
There.
Yeah, we do. We have to blow you up now.
Where'd you go? Oh, now I went down a rabbit hole.
Oh, Brad.
I just hate you.
Brad.
Chi-Town Spidey, isn't it? Chi-Town.
Yeah, Chi-Town Spidey done. We can stop the sharing of the screen.
Oh.
Come on.
I think I needed to do the at.
And this happens all the time. All the time.
Pete, I'm sorry. I had the two ladies in the tab, and then you crashed my tab. Chi-Town Spidey. Let me see. There you go. There you go. There
I am.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, and the viewers, thank you for joining us. Kennedy, thank you for showing up. It's so nice to meet you tonight.
Thank you for having me.
It's nice to have another Chi-Town in here.
No doubt. Real quick, favorite pizza in Chicago, Kennedy?
Oh,
Careful.
I don't know.
Giordano's is my favorite.
See, so I'm actually vegan, so I've never had like Giordano's or anything. So honestly, I don't think I have one. I'm also not a big fan of Chicago style. I'm from Detroit, like originally, so I'm kind of a fan of Detroit style pizza, not too. But I don't know.
You like Portillo's though, right?
I do like Portillo's.
All right,
of
okay.
course. Of course.
What's Portillo's?
Oh, that's like saying me saying what's Whataburger.
Oh, well,
I don't know if Brad knows Whataburger. That's a southern thing.
That's a Texas thing. I've had one Whataburger in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I didn't like it, but don't tell George. Actually, he knows. But anyway, all right.
Word of lie.
Y'all are just talking about all this bread and carbs that I can't have.
Yeah. Bruce says, thank you for all the good work. Good show, Vinkman. This was great. Bum that I missed this, but I love seeing more Spider cosplayers. Fun show. So thank you all for watching. Kelly and I are going to be back tomorrow night with a Patreon Spider Satellite episode.
Yeah, I get to finish Abrams Man, and I don't know, obviously, guys, y'all need to sign up for the Patreon at the $10 level to see my face when, as I try to read this, because I think that we have a lot of fun, but
this is
I make some memorable faces on the satellite shows.
Yes. This is not the book that I would hand Kennedy to get her started reading comics.
No,
J.J. Abrams' son wrote a book with Spider-Man, and then we're reviewing it. I haven't read it yet. Kelly, have you read it yet? Is it bad? Is it as bad as we expect?
So I literally, I've had kind of a very busy week. So I'm planning on waking up tomorrow, since we're not recording it on the weekday. So I'm planning on waking up early tomorrow and just kind of sitting down and reading and reviewing. So I've not read it yet. I'm excited to read it.
You are?
But because I hate it, and it's also the last one.
Yeah.
So I'm excited that it's over. And
I was just saying, what an awful way to wake up. I'd go back to bed.
Right?
I was about to say, I was like, well, I also have to read Spider-Woman. And I was like, oh, wait.
Oh yeah,
because that's starting to fall apart too. But we're in the second story, so I'm hoping it gets better.
Ron, thank you for watching.
Sure, thank you.
Hornacek says, Abram Man, just add alcohol. I saw the Abrams Man book in the comic shop a couple days ago when picking up the 54. I laughed and thought of you guys.
I'm glad. Also, yeah, like, okay, so to the alcohol comment, I'm pretty sure isn't Neil saving his alcohol for tomorrow?
Hornacek says, Kelly, you should read it 5 minutes before the podcast. I think that's a good idea. I like that idea. That's kind of funny. All right. I've kept you guys for 2 hours. So thank you. Kennedy, again, nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too, ladies, for joining in.
All right.
Thank you, guys.